If you are looking for the budget Android phone in 2023, these are the two options that stand out the most: the $450 Samsung Galaxy A54 5G and the upcoming Google Pixel 7a, which is expected to land at about the same price. But what are the difference and which of these two one is going to be the better choice? The Galaxy comes with a much improved processor, more refined design with a gloss back. It's got a better camera system and stabilization, a 4K video recording, and it packs what for many is familiar Samsung One UI interface and a 4 year of major software update. The Pixel, on the other hand, is known for its camera excellence, plus it's got a clear version of the Android, and while it is expected to get 3 years of the Android update, those updates will be delivered on day one rather than after a few months as on the Galaxy. The Pixel 7a is also expected to address the biggest issue in the budget A series so far, and the refresh rate as it's projected to finally go above 60Hz, so expect to have a 90Hz display on it. Now, while it comes to design, the Galaxy A54 5G looks a lot like Samsung flagship S series with those separate camera lenses on its back, and it now features a glass back and upgraded from previous generation that were made out of plastic. The Pixel also has its own signature look with that camera bar on the back, and we like that both phones have some character. We don't yet know about the materials used on the Pixel, but the previous model had plastic back and the new one might have the plastic rear sides. On the front, both have a screen with a discrete punch-hole selfie camera, but the borders around the screens are noticeably larger on the Galaxy A54, and it also has a quite noticeable chin. For biometric, both rely on optical fingerprint scanner embedded in display. We are hoping that the fingerprint on the Pixel 7a will be faster than the previous generation where it was sluggish and required a hard press to work. Now, moving towards the performance and the software, the Galaxy stepped it up to a Samsung-made Exynos 1380 processor, which brings big improvement in the multi-core performance and GPU performance. But it is still not match of the upcoming Google-made Tensor G2 chip in the Pixel 7a. The latter is after all a flagship grade chip, even if not quite as fast as the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. In the US, the Galaxy A54 comes only one variant with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, while customers in the UK and Europe will also able to pick up a second model with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage. So far, we can expect the Pixel 7a to only come in one model, which is 6GB and 128GB configuration across all markets. Keep in mind that Galaxy A54 5G also has a micro SD card slot for expandable storage, a feature missing on most phones including the Pixel 7a. For software updates, Samsung deserves a lot praise as its promised 4 years of the major software update compared to 3 years on Pixel. The Pixel, however, will get those updates on day one, while you still have to wait for a few months until Samsung delivers its update. And so far, connectivity, both phones have 5G support, so there will be no issue if you are living in the US. Now, moving forward, the Galaxy A54 5G comes with a triple camera system, while the Pixel 7a only features 2 rear cameras. But since the third camera on the Galaxy is a macro camera, that will see limited use. Both phones will mainly rely on similar main plus ultra-wide camera combination. We are yet to test these cameras in detail, but Samsung has moved to a newer sensor, the main camera on the Galaxy, and now it supports proper video stabilization as well as improved nightography. So the A54 5G definitely holds quite some promise. But will it match the typical outstanding Google Pixel camera game? Well, we have to wait and see until the official announcement. No, the Galaxy A54 comes with a 5000 mAh battery. While we still don't know the exact battery capacity of the Pixel 7a, but we don't expect a huge change from 4400 mAh battery we saw on the previous generation of Pixel 6a. So chances are it will be smaller battery. This could be given Galaxy a sizable advantage in the battery life. In terms of the charging, there is no wireless charging support on either of the phone, and you can also don't get charging brick in the box with either of the phone. The Galaxy A54 support 25-watt charging speed, while Pixel is expected to be maxed out at 18 watt, which definitely puts it at a disadvantage if you care about fast top-up. And you guys, at the end of the day, these two are clearly among the best budget phones to buy in 2023. The Pixel 7a is still way out in the future, but when it launched in the middle of the year, it is expected to have advantage in performance, power, and camera. While the Galaxy, on the other hand, shapes up to be the phone with the longer battery life, fast charging speed, and the longest software updates. And you guys, I'm super excited about both the devices. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.